A Scottsdale man ripped off by a licensed contractor says he was hoping his bank would make things right.
And his bank is looking into the issue. However, he says their investigation seems to keep getting prolonged. So he contacted On Your Side's Gary Harper for help.
You'll probably remember this viewer from a previous On Your Side report. He gave a company a check for $2,400, and the owner of that company deposited the check but never returned with any kind of a product. Well, here's the latest.
I just don't know why Wells Fargo is refusing to do what's right.
John Dooley says he thought a complaint to his bank, Wells Fargo, would be a slam dunk to resolve. But instead, he says he feels like he's getting the runaround.
You know, I can't get anyone to get me an answer. I've been dealing with this for over a month now with Wells Fargo, and no one's given me a solid answer.
In a previous On Your Side report, John explained how his automated patio awning needed 4 new metal arms. So he wrote out a check to an awning company called AZ Sun Solutions in the amount of just over $2,400 and gave it to this guy, Enes Alabagovich. He owns AZ Sun Solutions, but the company was shut down after having its license revoked by the Arizona Register of Contractors.
It turns out he's lost his license right before he took my check, and I guess there's 16 other claims against him.
According to John, Enes Alabagovich deposited the check, kept the money, and never came back. Which brings us back to that $2,400 check. Take a close look. Enes reportedly wrote in his own name on the top so he could put the money in his personal account, not his defunct company account.
Because he wrote the name over the top of what we originally made it out to, they're at fault.
John believes Wells Fargo was his first line of defense, saying with the forged name added at the top, the bank should have refused it and he would not be out $2,400. And now John tells On Your Side that Wells Fargo is wanting even more time to investigate.
And then I get an email August 1st saying we're going to need another 6 weeks.
6 weeks?
Yeah. So
haven't they had enough time?
I would think so. I mean, they were really quick about taking my money out.
On Your Side got involved, and I asked Wells Fargo if they would consider expediting John's dispute and giving his money back. And they did. In fact, they returned all $2,400 back to John's account just a day or two later. John says he can't thank On Your Side enough.
I think it helped move it along because I was just being passed from one person to another and getting a different story every time I called. So it was really nice to have Gary available and on my side to be a voice for me.
Again, Wells Fargo tells On Your Side that issues like this take a considerable amount of time to investigate. On Your Side is just appreciative that the bank returned the money as quickly as they did. I'm Gary Harper, On Your Side.